Hey everybody, today I am outside of a Windhorse Art Gallery here at the Shed in Port Royal. I'm going to be going in and trying some real cheese. I know I typically eat just sliced American, but today I'm going to try some real cheese. Meeting up with Katie, the owner, and she's going to take me down a little journey of some cheese. So let's get in and give it a shot. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. As I said, I am inside Windhorse Gallery and Marketplace.
Yes.
Okay, here in Port Royal, South Carolina. Literally our neighbors, my shop butts up to theirs in the background. And you've been in business, you and your husband, how long?
A little over a year with the gallery,
Okay.
of course, and,
Yeah.
and longer with the
Other
business, the woodworking.
Yeah. So your husband, Dan, and you guys you were from Charleston.
Yep.
And then you moved down here. It's been a while.
About 5 years with
Yeah.
Perrin Woodworking.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's excellent. I'm excited about this space. I'm excited to try cheese. My go-to cheese is American sliced cheese. If I'm feeling fancy, maybe it's white American. You know, I do like queso dip, which is basically just American cheese melted down, from what I've read. So this is interesting.
I can't believe we're introducing you to
I know
new cheeses.
At my age, it's insane to me what I haven't had and what I don't like. So what do we got here?
Okay, this was really fun to put together for
Okay,
you.
thank you.
A bit of a challenge, I must say.
Okay.
I wasn't sure, focus on one style or maybe one, milk variety.
Yeah.
Goat, sheep, cow is kind of the span. Typically, people would say to have one of each milk style on a cheese board. So that's the direction that I tried to take us. Also with a little nostalgia in there for me.
Okay.
So
All right.
they all just ended up being from Pennsylvania farms.
Okay.
We do work with artisan cheesemakers from all over, primarily East Coast, North and South. But that's just how this board played out. So to pay tribute to a local cheese company that we work with, we threw in a little extra.
Okay, perfect.
But starting on your side of the board, we have this 1841 Havarti from Calkin's Creamery in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Havarti is a style of cheese that my grandmother, we called her Joycey, would put out for every holiday.
Okay.
So there'd be a low table in the living room with Havarti and black olives. Okay. And that is just my go-to for gatherings.
Okay, so this is the nostalgia.
Yeah,
portion?
pretty classic.
Okay.
A soft cheese. I can go through all of them if you want.
Let's do one at a time.
Yeah, okay.
That way I can kind of take in each one.
Started kind of mild for you with this first one.
And is it these you typically just eat as it is, like they're cubed or sometimes?
And this does have a wax rind, so you would not eat the yellow wax.
Okay.
Although you could.
You could, yeah. It smells like cheese. It's weird. I don't know. Is it a bite? Is that what? Is that? I mean, the descriptor I'm going to use. There's a flavor at the end of it that's kind of different.
Yeah. Maybe a tanginess.
Tanginess is the right word.
This is so fun.
Yeah, it's weird. My biggest issue are my descriptors because, everything I've eaten growing up has been, I'm not gonna say bland or mild. There's been some flavors there, but goulash, steak, mashed potatoes, pork chops, things like that. Definitely not cheese.
Yeah.
Was not. It's not bad. I can see it being an acquired taste, like with all these, I'm sure. So what else would you pair this with? You said this and a black olive.
Well, that's just from childhood days. Joycey's, family gatherings. That was just always a staple. I think it's pretty versatile as far as what you could put out. I mean, a lot of cheese boards would have some dried fruit, maybe some nuts. So.
Do you pair it with it? I mean, or is it complementary to that in the sense that you eat them together?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different rules of thumb. For me, there are no rules.
Okay.
I love cheese in all styles and fashions. A lot of people would say, what grows together goes together. So you picture, and that's as far as region, especially you're doing wine pairings and things like that. But for me, if you like it and everything else that you're planning on putting out, a cured meat and some dried fruit would be a really nice trio.
Okay.
Complimentary.
I get that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That was interesting. So is this? Are we going from the least crazy to the most in that sense?
Well, not necessarily crazy. The
Crazy
middle
right.
one might have the most flavor profile
Okay.
to it. I try to go from in firmness softer to hard.
Okay. 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 That makes
so that
sense.
would be
Okay. I do like the texture,
Texture.
and how
Yeah.
soft,
really
very
creamy.
cheese-like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 stacks of American cheese is the texture that.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
That would
in
be
addition to like
equivalent to.
your milk variety, you know,
Okay.
your milk style. A lot of people would say when you're putting a board together is have different textures, you know, firmness.
Okay.
So
And this is cow, or yeah, is that right?
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
aged for 60 days raw cow. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's
So
go.
yeah, we're going to the goat rodeo
Okay.
farm, also in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is a mix of goat and cow.
So when they process it, okay.
Yes, hand pressed with the dried rosemary and extra virgin olive oil on the outside,
Okay.
which is obviously for you to eat. It's going to influence.
So do you rather recommend eating from the
cheese.
back or from because
I
of that
would,
flavor?
for your purposes of this, try it from the non-rosemary side.
Yeah.
I left an end piece. You'll see with the full rosemary
Oh, okay. Okay.
back if you wanted the.
Definitely firmer. I can't even describe it.
I mean, you gave no parameters as far as flavor profiles or anything
Yeah,
that you wanted to avoid or stay with.
Yeah,
So
no, because I don't know.
the rosemary for me, of course, I'm already in like full holiday mode, planning my menu for Thanksgiving. This would definitely appear on a cheese board during that period of time. Just the aromatics of the rosemary really hit with like, you know, a roast.
Oh
turkey
yeah. I don't hate it. You know what I mean? It's just it's a texture in my mouth that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
Would be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So let's try. That I like.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah.
Yeah, there's an intensity there that, it's probably one of the shop favorites.
I like that.
We brought it in
Yeah.
at the beginning, and people come back time
For
and again
that.
asking
For that
for
one.
it. In the Havarti, I've also shared the story of its, importance to me. So a lot
Yeah.
of people
Because
just
of
making that connection.
Yeah, for sure.
It resonates. It's now called Joyce's Havarti by
Okay.
some of our regulars, even though that's
That's perfect.
not the name
yeah.
of the cheese, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Now again, what would you pair this with? You mentioned kind of a turkey and things like that, but
Yeah, I mean, anything, also maybe roasted with herbs. Maybe this would go out leading into a big meal like that. I think a dried salami, something not as flavorful.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
kind of
just
play
that.
off
Yeah.
of how intense that is.
okay.
You can tone it down with the other items. I mean, for me, there's always like a dried apricot out, or we have this like beautiful fig salami, one orange zest that
Yeah.
would kind of play well with the
Okay.
rosemary.
I can see that. Two things. One, I hate that I've waited so long to start trying new foods. It's aggravating in the sense it's stupid. This whole time it's been the texture that I've been worried about, or the name of things. Like cheesecake doesn't sound like anything that it would be, but I love cheesecake now.
Yeah.
And to come to find out, my dad was a big fan of cheesecake.
Oh, my mom used to make cheesecake.
Yeah,
For
I
a
mean-
restaurant, for an Italian restaurant. in
Wow.
Augusta.
See, so that
Yeah.
potato salad. Still not a huge fan, but just again the word salad and a potato. Egg salad. If you would have told me egg salad was a deconstructed deviled egg,
Deviled egg.
I'd have been all about it
Yeah.
my whole life because I love deviled eggs, but nobody explained it to me that way. It's just insane to me. So yeah, this is fun.
There's always something new to explore. I've already started planning our next
Yeah.
endeavor
Oh, yeah, for
into
sure.
cheeses
Yeah, I'm
and
ready.
all the accoutrements. I mean, asking about pairings, I think
Yeah.
there's so many
Yeah.
things out there that
It's exciting to
you
me
can put on a
because
board.
it's I'm a texture guy, and I always have been. At least I always told myself that.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why I steered away, because I figured I wouldn't like it or whatever. My spinach and collard greens have to be hot and mushy.
Okay.
Out of a can, preferably,
Okay.
ironically enough.
Oh, I got some collards in a can I'll bring you.
I love collards in a can. Take them out, pop them in, throw a little salt and pepper, heat them up. All right, what's next?
Okay, so on the end here is a Manchego style cheese. So going into the firmest of the three, Felsa here. I have a hard time pronouncing this. Brand new to the shop, but
Okay.
from a producer that we're familiar with, the Gutessa Farm in Howard, Pennsylvania. So
Okay.
it's a sheep's milk, aged for 18 months. And Manchego is just a style of cheese I always love for its firmness and just ability to kind of go with everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
The smell on this one
Yeah.
is strong. Yeah. Wow.
Again, little wax rind on the outside.
outside.
You know, I would.
And what is that? Hold on. Let me. I'm deferring. I'm procrastinating.
He's procrastinating.
Wow. This. Yeah. A little rough.
I'm trying this one with you because
That's the one you haven't
it's
had.
brand new.
No, you like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you like.
Oh yeah,
The tartness of it, I guess. would
it
be
is a
the-
bit tart.
So, what do you taste? You tell me. First time eating it, what are you sensing or flavoring or tasting?
See, I wrote the tasting notes for this for you just to have in
Yeah.
comparison, so they're already
But you already-
influencing.
yeah.
Like I said, I love Manchego's Manchego style because, of course, it's Spanish style of
Okay.
cheese. So when it's made here, it's not given that name necessarily.
Because,
so
yeah.
it's there is just an earthiness. I do get a tanginess to it.
Yeah.
They're really great cheeses in the summer, but I do think this one particularly
Yeah.
like carry us through
That's interesting.
the fall.
Now, what determines the exterior, whether it be wax or this is wax as well,
Yes. Yeah.
or
I wish I knew more
Yeah.
about it, other than how they're aging the cheeses. Is what they're going to want to like encapsulate it.
yeah, that way
in.
it kind of withstands
Yeah.
all the elements and everything else.
Yeah.
In
Yeah. So 18 months aged. This has been, sitting in a
yeah. It's
temperature
interesting.
controlled room somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
just waiting for its day.
Okay. That's interesting. I honestly, so if for right now with these three, let me give the firmness or the variation of the firmness is really
Yeah,
is really
yeah.
unique. So going back to that
Yeah.
one, it's not as good as these other two. Haven't had the other two, now tasting that one. That's very strong.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
I know. I made
second
some
time.
assumptions of what you
Yeah.
might like the best.
Yeah. Okay. That was weird going back to that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting
Yeah.
for me. Okay.
And for me, a cheese board, you would just move around this board if
Just
you were
taste- yeah.
entertaining and go from one to the other
Yeah.
and all the other things.
How would you
would
prepare it?
have
Would,
out.
would you have it cubed or would you have it in these triangles?
For like eating, I don't always use a cracker to eat cheese. I know that's maybe how we, grew up.
Yeah,
Cheese
for
on a
sure.
cracker,
Yeah,
that's how you
Cheese
snack.
whiz.
Now it's all about the cheese
Okay.
as far as the bite. So
Yeah.
I do like the triangular just because
It's
you
easier
pick
to
them
roll.
up.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were serving more, you'd make the pieces smaller.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
but yeah,
Does the cracker make a difference? So if I were to, in your opinion, and does it matter what cracker it is? I mean, obviously if a Ritz, it's going to take away.
yeah, it's going to have a little more flavor. So a milder cheese, I might use a cracker with more flavor.
Okay.
But with a cheese, especially like the rosemary, this is just a sourdough sea salt, like shortbread.
Still doesn't have.
Just a catalyst, really.
Yeah. Still bad. Wow. Okay. I do like that cracker though. All right. What's
Yeah.
the last one?
Yeah. So we have started carrying a local cheese product, well, several products from a local cheesemaker. We were introduced to them at the Port Royal Farmers Market, Goat Goods Creamery. They also raise goats through, I guess you'd call it their sister company,
Yeah.
J&J Carolina Kids. about a year ago, we were at the farmer's market Easter weekend, and they had some baby goats with them.
Okay.
And of course, you get to pick them up and hold them, and we fell in love.
Yeah.
My whole family was there, and we all agreed it's time to get a couple goats for the farm. So we are now the proud owners of 4 of their Nigerian dwarf goats.
Okay.
Even though I'd only agreed to buy 2 or adopt 2,
yeah.
I guess. Rescue 2 of them. Anyways, we love their products.
Yeah.
We're not using our goats to make products. So we just love supporting them at the farmer's market.
Yep.
They make this beautiful feta, goat cheese feta. They also have these amazing like spreadables. Maybe that's what we would do next. A pimento cheese, a pesto goat cheese.
Okay.
And a lovely chef that I use just dip vegetables in.
Yeah.
I don't often put a feta on a board if you were just going to snack. To me, it's more of something you would crumble on a salad or other things. So that's why it was kind of a last minute decision to add it just because they are the only local company that we work with.
And how would I eat that? What's the idea?
I think we could just dive in. Yeah, I realized I gave us napkins and not a little plate.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm looking at this table thinking.
So it's not as soft as I anticipated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's pretty dry. Oh yeah, so when you say crumble, almost like what a blue cheese would.
Yeah.
Is that too
Not
much?
necessarily. No, I think it's never too much. I grew up in a family that just adores cheese, and I don't know that there's a day that goes by I do not enjoy a little piece of cheese myself. Yeah.
That's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Definitely a tanginess there, maybe,
for sure.
but so subtle.
Yeah, I think with the combination of the cracker, it helps. Let me try it without it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd get like some fresh arugula or something and just sprinkle this on top.
of it. That's amazing. So you guys are open. What are your hours?
They do vary. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 11 to 5.
Okay.
I guess I could start with, we open at 11 o'clock daily, so we're 7 days a week. We extend our hours Thursday, Friday, and Saturday until 7.
Okay.
So we just feel like there may be more people out and about.
Yeah. Coming down Paris Avenue.
Host a tasting on Fridays from 5 to 7. So our evenings,
Okay.
have a little bit more going on. And
what's your address?
809 Paris
809
Avenue.
Paris Avenue. Okay, because I'm 8th Street, which I run parallel to you. Okay. And folks can find you on the internet, website?
Oh, yeah. Website, Instagram, Facebook.
All the things.
All the things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop by. They've got a wide selection of wines, some unique other soft drinks. There was an Italian drink we were going to try, but I didn't want to get too crazy.
That's a whole nother day of first.
I didn't want to add that into the mix of the cheeses.
Yeah.
You do have local art for sale from some local artists as well, hanging up. A lot of events.
A lot of events. I mean, we just try and, bring people into this space to experience different things, whether it's a wine tasting or a, culinary workshop of some sort.
Yeah.
It's kind of just the theme throughout the space is mindfully made, whether it's the wine, the cheese, or, piece of art that someone's created.
Yeah.
So,
and all the furniture and everything's available for sale.
Of course.
And Perrin, you guys do custom, everything's custom.
Yeah. Custom tables, cabinetry.
All the things.
All the things.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, I appreciate that. This was fun. Definitely taking me down the journey of cheese. And
I think we have just barely,
I'm sure we have,
just barely rolled the curtain back. So.
I don't see me being a cheese connoisseur by any means, but I won't be hesitant now to grab a cube if I see one on a table and
give
all
it
that.
a try.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Katie, I appreciate it.
This is so fun.
Right,
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks everybody.